If Premiere Pro keeps failing when you try to export, don't worry. This is one of the most common editing problems, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the quickest fixes step by step so you can get your project rendered without the frustration. We'll cover the settings that usually solve the issue, how to clear out corrupted cache files, when to use Adobe Media Encoder instead of exporting directly, how to render your timeline properly, and how to check for a bad clip or effect that may be breaking the export. And if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more Premiere Pro tips, fixes, and editing guides. Let's jump in. The first thing to try is switching your export from hardware encoding to software encoding. This fix solves a lot of Premiere Pro export errors, especially if your graphics card is causing the failure. To do this, open your export settings window and go to the video tab, then look for encoding settings. You should see an option for performance. If it's set to hardware encoding, switch it over to software encoding. This tells Premiere Pro to use your computer's CPU instead of relying on the GPU, which is often more stable during export. After changing this, try exporting again and see if the error is gone. If that doesn't fix it, the next step is to clear your media cache. Over time, Premiere Pro stores cache files that help with playback and editing, but if those files become corrupted, they can cause export problems. To clear them, go to Preferences, then Media Cache. Inside that menu, choose the option to clear the cache files. If prompted, remove the unused or all cached files so Premiere can rebuild them cleanly. This is a simple step, but it often solves strange glitches, failed renders, and export stops that seem to happen for no reason. Another useful fix is to export through Adobe Media Encoder instead of exporting directly inside Premiere Pro. Sometimes Premiere itself has trouble finishing the render, but Media Encoder handles the same timeline more reliably. To do that, instead of clicking Export right away, choose Queue. That sends your sequence to Adobe Media Encoder, where you can start the export from there. This method is especially helpful if your project is large, has multiple effects, or keeps failing near the end of the render. If Premiere Pro is giving you an error, Media Encoder is often the smoother path. Now let's talk about rendering your sequence before exporting. This step helps Premiere Pro preview your timeline properly and can reduce export failures, especially when you're working with heavy effects or long projects. In your timeline, press I to set your in point and O to set your out point around the section you want to export. Then go up to the menu and choose Sequence, then Render into Out. Let Premiere Pro finish building the preview files. Once that is done, go back to Export Settings and make sure you check Use Previews. This tells Premiere to use the rendered preview files during export, which can make the process more stable and much faster. If the error still happens, there's a good chance one specific clip, effect, or transition is causing the problem. This is more common than people think. A single damaged video file, a broken audio clip, or a heavy effect like warp stabilizer can stop the export completely. The best way to troubleshoot this is to look through the section where the export fails and temporarily remove or cut out any suspicious clip or effect. If you're using warp stabilizer, try disabling it first and exporting again. If that works, you've found the culprit. You can also cut the sequence into smaller sections and export them one by one to isolate the problem area. When Premiere Pro export errors happen, the key is to work through each fix one at a time. Start with software encoding, then clear the media cache, then try media encoder, then render your in and out points, and finally check for corrupted clips or problematic effects. In most cases, one of these steps will solve the issue and get your video exported successfully. If this video helped, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more Premiere Pro troubleshooting tutorials. And if you want, I can also make a follow-up video showing you how to fix specific Premiere Pro export error codes in more detail. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.